Hi, this is Benjamin Emily from the University of Houston. We're going to try to explain what's going on with the freeze dryer. Currently I have all the panels taken off, just because I had to get into the vacuum to test to see if certain things were connected and looked okay on the inside. Everything on the inside looks fine, other than there might be an issue with the boards that I don't have the capability of diagnosing. So I have two vacuum pumps. This is the vacuum pump that comes with the freeze dryer. It's a larger vacuum pump that I don't actually use, but can work with this freeze drying system and has been used in the past. I don't have any vacuum connections right now, so when I try to turn on the vacuum, it won't actually pull a vacuum, but that's not the problem right now. The problem is I'm not getting any power to the vacuum or to the compressor through the panel. Now, there is power going into the system. When I turn on the unit, the system lights up. And just initiate, let it turn on. This is the other problem that's been occurring, is that the pressure sensor or the transducer for measuring pressure doesn't seem to work. This is the same thing that happened a while ago, and when we replaced this transducer, it worked for about 6 runs and then died again. So anytime I power on the unit, it tells me the system's at 1 Pascal absolute. I know that's not the case because right now the system is open to ambient. It should be reading somewhere in the tens of thousands up to 100,000 pascals, and that's obviously not what's being seen right now. So the other issue, or the bigger problem right now, is that when I turn on the vacuum pump, nothing happens. The vacuum pump is in fact connected to the unit. The fuses are fine. I'll show those in the second video here. And to sort of clarify the issue here, and I turn on the compressor doesn't turn on either. So there's no current or power going to the vacuum or the compressor when I initiate them. When I measure the voltage at the vacuum pump, it is reading the 200 and some volts, which leads me to believe that it's a current interrupt power relay that has gone bad, because the voltage is there but there's no current. And in fact, if you open up this panel, you'll see the same thing. I don't think I can do it with one hand, but the relays have the green lights that turn on, but there's obviously no power being supplied to the compressor or the vacuum. This was sort of all of a sudden. There's nothing indicative in terms of what's wrong with the unit otherwise. Nothing catastrophic happened. No power failures to the building. In my lab I have lots of other equipment and nothing else experienced any issues, including the chiller, which is also from Columbia International. There's stuff from other professors who work in this lab, but it's not mine. So this is the only thing that has sort of electronically failed recently, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I can only assume that the board is bad, but I don't know for certain. In case you're wondering, this steel plate on top is just because I just used the vacuum for a single source for applying a freeze drying method. It's nothing special, it's just a metal lid with a silicone wrapping. It's worked well over 100 times. It doesn't change anything, but certainly this is a problem that needs to be solved as soon as possible. Thank you.